Welcome back to Who the Fook Are These Guys? How are you, Mako Shah?
Mate, I'm good. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Episode 157. Here we go in the studio.
Covers a bit of Gary Lyon then.
Well, a bit of this.
No. You ever watch Gary Lyon? Even on the new Fox footy where Parkway Drive plays, when they walk past him, he does a little...
Bit of that.
He does it like he can't just look at the camera still. And I just saw you. I've noticed that you do a little Gary Lyon there.
A little bit of my shit doesn't stink sort of stuff.
Yeah, I've smelled it. It doesn't smell.
Doesn't smell, but I tell you what, I was going to say what does smell is this episode.
This podcast. It stinks, mate. No, it doesn't, mate. It's a
great
great episode.
Yeah, we got a big one.
The UFC event this week smelled.
That smelled.
And we're not even going to talk about it out of absolute disgust. But what have we got coming up? Because we're excited. This is about as excited as we've been, really.
Chama. No, look, we won't talk about it because our man Poatan lost. But that doesn't matter because we've got our man, friend of the pod, back, Jake Matthews, in studio coming up.
Fresh offer.
5-fight contract.
Yeah.
5-fight contract.
They don't give them out willy-nilly.
They don't give them to any Tom, Dick and Harry, I'll tell you that much.
Do they ever give them out?
To select few people like Jake Matthews, they do, yes.
But I don't...
The Volks of the world, the Jake Matthews.
Well, Volk will be on
these kind of
Volk could have an unlimited contract, but 5 fights shows a lot of faith, Mako.
So much faith.
And I look forward to chatting to him.
You know what? I'm going to sign, when he gets here, I'm going to sign him up for 5 podcast appearances.
Well, he's done 2 in quick succession, mate. We've got him at 4 now.
This will be the third, yeah. So it's exciting. Not only are we going to talk to him, Matthew, about all that's happening in his world and all the wins and the contracts.
Tell me what else we're going to be doing.
We're going to be breaking open cards, Matthew, because that's what Jake's about. Jake's breaks.
What does that mean?
It means you buy trading cards and you break them. You open packs and you see what's inside, and I can't wait to do it. It's a whole new world.
I break T-shirts. Engage. Fook 10.
Fook 10. Engage. The best. Get zoom in on that.
Fook 10, Mako Sharks.
10% off Fook 10.
We don't normally do shout-outs on the video pods, but we do the Fooking.
We do the Fooking. But we're going to open up cards, Matty. So
we do the breaking.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Is that a new T-shirt, you reckon? We do the breaking.
It will be after today.
Okay.
So Jake's going to run us through that. I cannot wait.
What else you got in store for him?
Mate, I got a lot of questions. I got hard-hitting questions.
I saw you at the pub today. I was
jotting down notes. I have got some seriously hard-hitting questions for him today.
I think you're bringing up religion and a lot of other stuff, which always gets me frightened.
There's going to be a lot. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. He's a cutie. He's a gorgeous man.
Great man.
He's from the fucking northern suburbs, down the road from me. The Pingers. Played footy for the Pingers.
The Pingers are scary.
We love Epping. We love the northern suburbs. We love Jake Matthews.
I love you.
We love this podcast. I love you. I love Coco in the
Happy
booth.
birthday to Coco.
Happy birthday.
I reckon, do you know how old Coco is? I do.
Disgustingly young.
No,
I'm going to call it 33.
35, Coco.
Ooh, young. Baby face.
No, he's not young. Coco's old.
You got a young face.
Coco's actually weirdly old.
You are weirdly old.
But what Coco's done is he started his own business, followed his passion. So he's actually young at heart, Coco.
It's like Jake Matthews.
Correct.
He's followed his passions.
We're going to ask him about some of his other passions too.
Yes, we are.
Football.
Other stuff. Can't wait for it. I tell you what.
We're going to ask him about some other things. Football. Other stuff. That's sort of what we've got, mate. Look, take us in, Mako, because his family's watching.
Yes.
You know.
No, we're Australia's hottest pod here.
I know.
Jake Matthews is coming up. Stick around afterwards. We might talk a little bit of shit. We might not. I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't feel like it.
Well, Poatan lost. What else?
I don't want to.
We can talk about Volk maybe in Miami. Get excited for that. But anyway, let's get into it, Coco, I reckon.
Yeah.
Jake Matthews.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Alrighty, who the fuck is? We are very excited, Matthew, to get this man back on the pod. First time in studio, which is very exciting. It's our man. It's Jake Matthews, fresh off a big win at UFC 312. How are you, brother?
Yeah, doing good. Yeah, thanks for having me in. Good to be here. Not have to do it in the phone in the car.
It's a little bit better, isn't it?
Opening the door, trying to get some air in the car. But
so we've had a couple of interviews. We've been in cars, and we thought he was in the cars, really sort of overheating, Mako Shark. So it's good to get him in the.
No, I was going to say nicely air conditioned, but it's actually quite warm in here too, isn't it?
It's heating up. Yeah.
And especially off the news of maybe the last week or two, we were in Gold Coast, but he signed a fresh 5-fight deal. 5-fight deal. That's huge for you, mate.
Well, actually, we signed it before the last fight.
There you go.
That was the. But we just obviously.
You wait.
I don't like putting things out there until we get the good win. And I said to the manager, you're putting the hard work in, give yourself a little pump, and
like an oath.
Yeah, and then we also got the top steal along with that as well. So it all come together for that.
How good's that from the UFC though? It's good confidence. You could have gone out there and got knocked out, but they've already given you the 5 fights.
The UFC love me.
They
I've
love
had a few chats with Sean, and I'm not going nowhere. Yeah.
No, that's exciting. How good is it? 5 fights. What, you're already in the UFC for now over 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah. This June will be 11 years.
Fucking oath. So to get another 5 must be pretty exciting.
It's good. It just
Same
solidifies the next, year and a half. It's, when you're getting 1 or 2 fighters and you're not sure where you stand with the UFC, it can be quite scary, especially these. I know, I was living at home, no kids, nothing. When I was at that stage, so these guys who have kids, their whole livelihood is dependent on those fights. I don't know how they do it.
Mako Shark, 5 fight contracts are insane. 10 years in the sport's insane. What? Because we love footy, right? We always hear the stats about AFL players get 1% get to 200. What is the stats on guys being in the sport for 10 years and then getting a fresh fight? Because that's
the average, I reckon, of UFC fighter has to be like something ridiculous, like 6 months, 12 months. Like
I was told what it was. I think it's the average is about 3 or 4 fights in 2 years.
It's like they just churn through blokes.
I saw Jalen Turner.
He retired today.
Gone.
Yeah.
Well, did he retire or he
retired? Yeah,
yeah, but he was probably going to get
Armin Petrosian sacked today.
sacked today.
Yeah.
Didn't he just fought.
He just fought. Yeah,
Just got subbed.
He got sacked.
got sacked. On
He was
Saturday.
winning the first. He was winning
sub
and then
and
got
sack.
subbed. The sub and sack.
Yeah.
Brutal.
We've heard they're going to be brutal though.
Well, they are. Obviously, a few friends of ours
Except
have been.
for our friend of the pod.
We don't like
signed
talking.
5 years. So.
But take us through it. Like, how does it feel? Like 10 years, you've grown up in the sport.
Yeah.
5 more fights. What does it feel like? Like, can you imagine 19-year-old Jake Matthews now? Like, what he's feeling? Like, if you told him this would be what's going on,
Oh, he'd believe it.
he would.
It was never a shock to me getting in the UFC. The closest people to me said, "Nah, it's just a dream, never happened." Only Americans get to the UFC. It was that much of a myth back in the day. I used to walk around I had my first fight in year 10 as an amateur. Year 10, 11, 12, I'd walk around school. I'm going to be in the UFC. Going to be in the UFC.
Yeah, right.
And everyone's like, nah, but it wasn't even like, it's in the future. Like
It's happening.
I was 19, so a couple of years after that, I'm in the UFC. So, if I'd have told 19-year-old Jake that he'd be where he is now, he'd probably be like, is that it?
Yeah, I'm not the champion.
Make sure you're up in the top 5
with the
with the belt.
Well,
That's
what age though? Because you and I grew up together from 1997, year 7, and I reckon in year 9, year 10, we're playing Shamewall cricket. We weren't walking around the schoolyard going, "We're going to be UFC." So, what age was it though for you where you had that self belief? Because you've obviously delivered on it, but
saw that picture.
Most
of
kids are
13-year-old
just
jacked to the fucking shit house.
because most kids
I
are
don't know
just
what the
pitch
right arm is
farting
when I
around,
pick up,
right? Like we were just fucking goofing off. How does
It takes a special.
I was
don't
always locked in. Like I don't know why. Maybe my dad brought us up to just strive for excellence, to be the best at whatever we do. Like I would start swimming. So I used to swim when I was young as well. I used to do triathlons, played footy, all the school sports, everything. But I'd go to swimming, it's first week of swimming, and if by the 3rd session I'm not beating the kids, I used to get blasted.
Old man.
Like he expected me to walk onto a basketball court and
Be dunking on
be
kids,
the best on the court. Like
Gotcha.
it's that level. So, and I just incorporated that. If you tell me now you're going to go and play an AFL game this weekend, I'll tell you right now, I'll be one of the best on the field.
Well, I'll fly up in bed.
And whether or not
We're looking
happens,
for a
I'm
couple of
going and
recruits
thinking
if you
that.
want to.
Believe it.
If he hadn't signed the new 5-year deal, I would have got him
He'd
up
get
this
you
year.
some money down at the country if you want.
The day the UFC's done, I'm probably making $2.5 a weekend playing footy.
You will.
Seniors, yeah.
Yeah, fucking oath. Did you play a bit? Like, obviously, fighting took over at 19, but did you play a bit of juniors?
I did. I've been fighting UFC for just over 10 years. I played footy for 9 years.
Gotcha.
I played about 5 years representative level. We played Waverley in the preliminary final, and I had to tag Jack Viney.
I've read about this.
Yeah.
Skipping
The day
the
that Jack
pingers?
Viney
I
gave
was
you
a pingers, yeah.
Pingers? The
Jack
pingers?
Viney
And then I
gave
went
you a
to
touch-up.
Yarra.
Pingers?
I know the pingers,
Yeah,
mate. Yeah.
Jack, he was a monster. I don't know. I was on baller. I was a halfback flank, and this one game, the coach Daryl, he just decides to put me centre half back.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, he goes centre half back. You're on Viney. Don't let him touch the ball.
Viney.
Yeah, so I didn't touch the ball the whole game. I'm getting blasted the whole game. And then as a punishment, they put me in the forward pocket for the last 10 minutes, and I kicked 3 goals.
Should have been there the
It's
whole
the
game.
best
Yeah.
kept secret in the AFL, I reckon.
Yeah, fuck off the UFC, I reckon.
I was
Go
getting
footy.
drafted 100%. I don't like.
We love footy.
I was a little
more
bit
than
short.
fighting.
They sacked the next year. I didn't make rep or TSC.
Gotcha.
I did a stint with TSC as well for the Knights, but didn't get selected for either because I was too short. even though I was one of the best.
Sickening to be so good at multiple things.
They've changed that now, though. Like the sport's changed. Like being short doesn't matter that much anymore.
Now these
And
days,
he's not
yeah.
short.
You're not short.
Well, the kids they picked over me were like early bloomers. I'm
like
taller than
Bont
them
or
now.
something, like 6'4"
Yeah,
midfielder.
yeah,
Like that's cheating though.
Yeah, yeah.
Bont's kidding himself.
Half those kids, they grew 18 inches in a year and couldn't walk. So
But Bont isn't doing what you did in footy and fighting. So that's
yeah.
Have you ever reached out to Jack Viney since and been like, "Hey, mate, remember me?"
We've had not directly, but like it was like my manager and was talking to the footy club, and because I think he's a good little boxer. And
well, they all say that, don't they?
Yeah, I was supposed to do things with like Bulldogs, Melbourne Hawks, Melbourne Storm. So just nothing like a lot of things are said but never eventuate. Yeah. But I'd love to start getting in the footy clubs and doing a bit more with them. I enjoy it.
Who do you support? What team?
Well, I don't really follow AFL anymore, but I went for the Hawks.
Okay.
It's a good time to get back on.
The last game I ever watched, Luke Hodge was captain and he broke his rib.
Yeah, he's a tough bastard.
That's the last game I ever watched.
He could fit into the UFC world.
Luke Hodge was a madman.
Tough bastard.
Yeah, he's a sick cunt.
So mention your dad and how driven he was with you. We're both fathers.
Yep.
And we're both trying to negate that, aren't we?
I'm such a pussy. I'll never be that dad. Like, fuck.
Look, now you're a grown man, you're an adult, you know, is it good, bad? What was that growing up? Like having a dad that was like you're probably trying to just have fun swimming, but he's
probably a positive now, but what was it like at the time?
Yeah.
Obviously, like I'd cry and have a sook as a kid, but no, that's the way.
So after you've grown up, you reckon that was good?
Yeah, the kids got to be pushed. The kids got to be pushed to reach the limit. I'm a dad as well. Like I got a 6-year-old, 3-year-old. My 6-year-old does art, plays piano. Mm-hmm. But if I don't push her and tell her to get on the piano, she'll just let it go.
On the iPad or something.
They just sort of squander their gifts, and she's very good at it. Obviously, she's very young, but no, I used to be up like school athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I wasn't winning the races, like I'd cop it. Like I was up, but
He's expected to do every sport. This guy.
Yeah. Year 7
what was
to
your
9?
100-meter sprint time? I reckon you're probably doing some sort of weird good
I was
time.
doing like
there you go.
close to it was sub 11 though.
Yeah,
it was pretty
sub
decent.
11.
Yeah,
man's an athlete. See, it freaks me out because it's like it's balancing this like toxic parenting, but also like necessary parenting. Like
sounds like he's done well.
Yeah,
with it.
it's actually, I guess it works out.
Yeah.
Like you're living proof.
We had anything we wanted, like motorbikes, buggies.
So he wasn't like making
toys.
you sleep out in the fucking backyard if you didn't win or something. Like, okay, he was.
Not quite that. There's a few things to toughen us up. Like, we'd pull up at a
different time though, wasn't it?
Yeah, like we'd pull up at like Larundel, for example. Like the old mental asylum has been abandoned.
My joint, it's creepy as.
And then he'll go, I've tied something at the back fence past all the buildings. Go get it.
Oh, Jesus.
So you got to walk through an old mental asylum that's been like condemned for
cemeteries, like wherever. Yeah, I've tied something on that somewhere. Go get it.
Wow,
like, Mr. Matthews, like you're fucked.
Yeah, and I used to race. We used to race motocross. We used to race mini Jeep, MotoGP.
Mm-hmm.
Actually got offered a sponsorship to race 125s at Phillip Island, but my dad, I'm overachiever.
Best kept secret.
I'm a like habitual overachiever.
I love it.
Yeah, but I've just anything I do, I go at it 100%, and I want to be the best at it. And if I don't, it burns me. And I like that. I love
and
that.
as a father, is that what you?
Yeah, I think I'll be a little bit on the softer side as well. Yeah. Especially when they're young. I mean, once they're teenagers,
yeah.
You know, I think you got to push them. Like, I want my kids to see. I don't want my kids to be like, "Oh, Dad's home 10 hours a day." And I think the more you're home, the more the kid's going to see you like punching on with the missus and playing video games, or you know, I want them to know that I'm away working. When I come home, Dad comes home with the goods.
Yeah.
They have everything they need.
Yep.
But they need to understand that the hard work's what led there.
Exactly. You're not going to just accept handouts. It's not going to be a free ride.
Yeah.
What's the old man like now, though? Like, say you don't have the best performance in the octagon now at the age of 29 every year. Does he still have a crack at you, or is he chilled out a little bit now?
No, I've got a new coaches and stuff. So I'm with obviously new coaches. Like you don't get you a certain.
I think you're asking more. More like, does he text you, or does he?
Yeah, does he get on the phone after and be like, "What the fuck was that, Jake?"
He gives my mum his opinion. Yeah. But yeah, like last one for example, like he was giving me props on my boxing and stuff, which is good. So yeah. Obviously, like when you get into your older age, I think you got a bit softer because you get grandkids and whatnot.
Yeah.
I know like the grandkids, like my mum especially, she's different with my grandkids than she was with me.
Yeah.
So people soften right up when they get grandkids.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
And you mentioned loves to work. UFC 312 Mako Sharp. We had a few friends on the pod fighting.
We had one, I think.
Couple.
But
But we were very impressed with the performance. How did you?
Oh, sorry, 312. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking 313 because we watched it just about an hour ago. But yeah, 312, of course.
Yeah,
Plenty of
Sydney.
friends.
Plenty
Sorry.
of friends.
Yeah,
So I'm
sorry.
saying there was a few hit and misses, but
Mate, the
got
biggest-
through and
yeah.
got the win. How did you feel about your performance coming out of it? Obviously got the new deal, but you got that before the fight. But yeah, what did you think of it?
It's good to get a win.
Yeah.
Very dissatisfied.
Okay.
Like I know what I can do, and we're slowly like bringing more and more to each fight, and it's going to be a work in progress. But yeah, adapting my boxing style to MMA, it's been a journey. Like as soon as you put the small gloves on, the game changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're getting close, getting better each fight. Actually, I still haven't watched the fight yet because it's not up on Fight Pass. I think they put it up.
Yeah, by tomorrow.
By tomorrow it should be. So we'll sit down and watch it. But
Guys at KO haven't given you a little sort of
no, maybe they'll hook us up.
come on, Darren out there, big dad. We love dad.
Come on. No, even with K, you can't watch it.
Oh, can't you?
Not until
Can't
the
do
next
the
pay-per-view.
rewatch.
No, you can't.
So,
yeah.
so
Well, that's a bad. That's a bad.
But I mean, I've been the feedback I've been getting. I'm thinking that the performance was better than what I remember, which is usually the way.
It would be the way.
As soon as the fight's finished, I'm like, oh, I should have done this, that, and
Yeah.
could have done better. But man, I've like randoms will walk past and be like, that's one of the best fights I've
Slick.
seen, and
Yeah.
I go, I don't know if you watched
Who
the
did
same
we see
fight,
that was
but-
his pal, the big lovely guy we saw him before the fight?
Big Dan Scapes. Dan's crepes.
Oh yeah,
Danny
So we
Foreman.
saw him before
He's
you
gorgeous,
fought,
mate.
and he was just so imagine the nervous energy, and he's just, but he still smiles. I said to him, "Go, that guy's got to be the happiest guy." Even when his pal's fighting, he's like, "I don't know," but he's still smiling.
So excited.
Yeah, he was so excited to be there to watch you.
He's a good
So
fella.
like that's nice, though, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like,
he comes to my house. We do the landscaping and stuff in my house, and
He's a fucking jet.
I'll walk out just hating life, just tired.
He's
you know,
beaming.
and he just comes in and he's just dancing.
he's so happy.
Legend. Like,
Yeah.
it's good, mate. It lifts you up.
I would love to have a dose of that every now and then.
We were
Just
doing
bit
a
of
live podcast before 312 at the sports bar across the road. Well, obviously, I was shitting myself.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at him. He was in the front row, big smile, drinking beer, having a great time. I was like, we're on here. This is
Did you
fantastic.
get to see his forearms?
Has he got big
He's got the
Well, I've
forearms?
seen him on the internet, but not in
biggest
person. But yeah,
forearms.
jacked,
Does he?
bro, from all the landscaping.
Gotcha.
He does like his Viking lifts on the big rocks. He's a monster.
Ah,
he's a strong boy, yeah.
Well, he was wrapped though, wasn't he?
He was wrapped. But
Yeah.
mate, we had you on the podcast not long before that fight, and I remember you saying, like, you don't consider it like a proper win unless you stop a bloke.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's pretty harsh. It's probably coming from like your dad being sort of like real on you, but probably harsh on yourself. But how do you feel? Obviously, you didn't stop the bloke, but you did have a good performance.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, in hindsight, like, the guy's young, never been finished.
Yeah.
Had a
Got a tough
head
head on
like
him.
a bull mastiff
Yeah,
on
he's
him.
fucking Toyota Prado head on
Yeah,
him.
you know, like I hit him with some good shots.
Yeah.
And I think he's just young, fresh guy. They're hard to put away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 30. I don't think I've really ever been rocked, to be honest. Like, apart from there's one fight I got dropped 3 times. But yeah, it's just like looking back on the fight, there was definitely some good points. People are giving me props on it. People are saying when I go on to pro boxing instead.
Yeah,
So it's some good reinforcement there for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So 5-fight deal, and we've spoken to him a couple of times. You're one that doesn't like to look too far ahead, but with your management, your team, your coaches, what's your plan? What do you want to get out of it? Because you've been here for a long time, and you've had some unbelievable success. What after this 5-fight deal, what do you want out of this?
So, I mean, another 5-fight deal would be good.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. You'll be, what,
but
32
the
by that point?
initial,
Yeah.
the only thing that's in my mind right now is, and it's not a secret to anyone, is that I want the Neil Magny fight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Liquid like
And-
Magny.
You know, everyone's saying there's other guys like
Is he
Vincente
ducking you a
Luque.
little bit, Neil?
I've heard he's
Apparently, he said yes on Instagram.
I
That's
saw
what I
that.
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we emailed the UFC, said, hey, give me 12 weeks.
And what's your obsession with Neil? You just see him as someone that you respect and a good name, or why do you want to go at him?
I think it's the fact that we've fought the same guys,
Okay.
and I've done a lot better against
And you
them.
want to show the world what
And it's a good
yeah.
game.
And he's just, and I'm not the kind of guy saying like, oh, give me top 10 straight off the bat. I have a proper, like, I was brought up with proper, like, a warrior mentality. Like,
Yep.
you climb the ranks, you know, like I wouldn't say, Neil, you come to Australia and fight me.
Yep.
That's not how it works. He's
Yeah.
higher ranked.
Yep.
I've got to
Said
go to
this
him.
before. You
I know
said-
that.
yeah.
Go to him.
You know what I mean? So,
You do have that respect because you've said it to us a couple of
And
times.
I feel like, you know,
go to
I
where-
feel like anyone who gets into the top 15, 15 is the number you crack, and then you
Yep.
go from there. So
Yep.
that's my mindset. And so that on top of us fighting the same guys, I think it just makes sense for both of us.
I hope it does. I remember Ponzinibbio was ducking you.
He blocked my Instagram.
He blocked
and,
us.
He blocked.
Oh, serious?
Because I was like, it was
We've
when
only
you
been blocked by one guy. It was Ponzi.
We've been blocked by Ponzinibbio and Sean Brady.
That's
Yeah, we were just tagging him going, bro, why are you ducking our boy Jake? And
Yeah.
like about 2 days later, blocked.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you,
weird that two
Santiago.
Sort of overweight white guys from Australia get
Rattled
blocked
him.
by
Yeah.
If we can rattle him.
Yeah, I think I rattle a lot of guys. No one fights me the way they fight usually. Like Michael Morales, he's an absolute bully.
He's a tough guy.
And yeah, man, he walks people down, he just bashes them, and I go in there and one combo in, and then he's just moving back the whole fight. And I'm like, I'm at my corner, and we're just sort of like, what's going on? This is not what we game plan for. So now we're learning to adapt. Even Prado, like, he wasn't walking down throwing those big overhand haymakers that he usually does. He's a bit more conservative against me. So I'm out of the ranking, but the ranked guys are a bit hesitant, like they know.
Do you reckon that's stemmed from the Andre Fiallo fight? Do you reckon that's changed the perception of you after that? Because that was such a good performance, and you looked so...
We've talked about he Fiallo before anyone else did too. He got him when he was still... when he was like ranked and hyped.
People were rating him.
We actually said
Buckley,
that we thought that the UFC might have given him you because you had such a good name to propel his career, but then you went out and had arguably one of your best performances ever.
I'm in no
and you
illusions
twisted
to that,
the whole thing, which is unbelievable.
Yeah,
and
the UFC, I'm known for doing that.
Yeah,
and I don't think the UFC care though because they know that like Jake's gonna pump one day soon. Yeah, but the Fiallo one, like we got bumped up to the third last fight of the night on a massive card. That was for him. It wasn't for me.
Exactly.
That fight was for him.
Yeah. And you just that was clinical.
Yeah.
He probably hasn't listened, but geez, we got his side.
Sucked you off hard after that fight on this pod. Don't worry about that.
Calling him like a mini Brock Lesnar. You had the braids in, you're all jacked up. Like we were like,
did it feel like you did something extra in that fight?
Unbelievable.
Or it just all worked out. Like it was just beautiful.
And even your response when you beat him, you're like, wow.
Well, that was one of the key factors was so we've started saying now like what makes me effective that I understood. The one thing that makes me effective that I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Like I actually don't. I go into fights. I'm like, people ask me like, what happens if this and that? I said, if I lose and the UFC cut me tomorrow, I said, I'm going to do something else crazy. Honestly, like.
Well, you've talked about that. You've got a great family. You've got your property, your land. You've got hobbies, which we're going to get to. Like, so that's a dangerous fighter. Someone that it's not his entire world because you've got other avenues to.
So that and I don't know. Some people say that mentality can not having a care. You can get to a point in the fight where you just sort of give up. But for me, it's not. It's like
we can tell it's not.
I have like so little cares. Like I'll keep going until I die in there, and
that's
why the long 3-round fights is where I've sort of shined because late in the second to the third, that's when I start picking up.
Put the foot on the throat.
I love being tired. I love being like absolutely. We say we absolutely fingered, like absolutely gassed.
So he loves all the bits that everyone else hates,
and then pushing hard.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like people to see that, and I like the feeling of that.
What is that like? Have you been in fights where you are absolutely fingered and like you just feel like you can't even move? But
we have that feeling sometimes. Podcasts.
Yeah, sometimes during this pod, we freak, but like you must just draw something internally, like just to get. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I like to see them break before I break.
Yeah, watching a dude's eyes, like you can tell I've got him.
Yeah,
it must be pretty cool.
Friend of the pod, Nick Cody. We saw it recently. Did a thing with the Volk. Poor fella. Do you know Nick Cody? He's a lovely guy. He did this promo thing anyway. He had to do like what do they call it? The spider.
Did the meat grinder.
The meat grinder.
Volk,
And he's not a fighter. He's not. But
he's a comedian.
Yeah, he got 40 seconds and you saw his eyes just panic.
Yeah.
Since that, he's actually taken up boxing because he's like, I don't ever want to feel
that again.
That weird where I can't lift my arms up off my.
And then you have to fight still.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, when you see a man's eyes, like you can tell, I've got him here.
Yeah.
That must be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like getting knockouts, but I like Fiallo, for example, it was perfect because no one can say, Jake just swung and landed it. You know what I mean?
That was unbelievable.
Surgical.
I could see fear in his eyes. I loved it.
You know when you used to watch MTV Cribs and the guys would have like, I've got Scarface on my screen like in every room. If I was you in my house, I'd have a screen in every room
of that. That finish sequence. Yeah. Just
to remind the whole family of what you can do at your best because that was flawed.
I remember even Adesanya was doing his like post-fight YouTube shit about that, and he was popping for that. Like he was like, "What the fuck, man? How good does Jake look with his fucking?" He had the fucking cornrows in or some shit. And
the cornrows were great.
All the stickers, and he was freaking about it.
Well, I spoke to him after the Perth fight when we fought DDP. And I said, I would love to come into City kickboxing. We've always spoken about it.
Yeah.
And he goes, you can only come if you bring the braids back. So you've noticed he's getting a little bit, starting a bit longer now. I'm growing them out. They're
the braids
back.
were great.
He was
but the whole head's coming out, yeah.
I like that.
And we spoke about things outside of the Octagon Mako Shark. He's got the little, the card. What do they call it? The breaking?
We'll get into the breaks.
Yeah.
Jake's breaks.
Yeah.
Well, it's not called that anymore.
No.
No, it's called JM Collectibles. Now.
There we are.
we go.
Because there was a little. Remember the last time we weren't allowed to
I say it's Jake Matthews Collectibles, but my manager says it's Jake and Mo Collectibles. So
Oh, okay. You got to get the boys involved.
So you have
Yeah,
things outside of the octagon that you love, and talk to us a little bit. I don't really know.
We're going to get all into a break
No,
pretty
we are.
soon.
Because
I'm
I don't
excited.
really understand the scene, but it's a scene maker.
Well, I could just go back to my days in primary school because we were big basketball card collectors
but I
back in
don't
the
think
mid
we knew.
90s.
We didn't know that
Hakeem
was
Olajuwon and all that shit.
I got the card where you send off the card and get cards back, but I don't
once
remember
had
doing it.
I had Michael Jordan cards in about grade 4 and I traded them out for a bunch of Larry Johnson and Alonzo
pretty good.
Mourning cards. 'cause
The
I was-
morning card for Jordan's not a good trade.
Not a good trade looking back on it.
we were just selling off Michael Jordan, Pippen, Rodman cards from like 1990, like real
Okay.
old ones, base cards, but they're good fun. Like, but it's definitely researched. And I apologise, but you guys are probably going to get hooked on cards after today.
I think we will.
because we've got a few, got a few
If we
boxes
pull out
for
a
you
few
guys.
beauties, I'll be
Yeah.
hooked.
Well, we're trying to get to Miami, Mako Sharks.
Yeah, we're
If we
trying
pull
to
out
get
a few.
Miami, so if we
that's-
pull out a one-of-one Volk or something, that'll fund our whole trip.
or even a rookie Jake card.
Rookie
Get
Jake.
him to sign it, get it up there. I love how they put it in the glass, the little plastic thing
one
straight
touch.
away. When
Yeah.
you,
Well, if you get a really good card, you send it off to PSA.
Graded, 10s.
And they get it graded. And yeah, oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to bring my, like, not mine. It's Mo and our other
Yeah.
business partner. They've collected my cards. So we've got like 5 one-of-ones.
Fuck. What are they? What's a Jake one-of-one go for?
This guy, already trying to rort us a bit. And obviously, like, I talk it down because it's me.
because correct.
Yeah.
But
20%
I think he
on top.
wanted like, I'd say, I reckon it's like 5.5 US maybe.
Good money.
I think it was about 7 Aussie.
And how'd the boys come into your life? Just a passion of the. How has that happened?
I ran a gym when I was 18. I opened a gym.
Yeah.
Ran that for about 6 years.
You ran a gym at 18.
Because
He's a fucking achiever, mate. He's a
I
high
actually just
achiever.
want to quit everything I'm doing.
He's a high achiever.
He's good at every sport he does. He's run a business at 18.
I'm more of a jack of all, to be honest. But yeah, so I was running a gym and Mo came and trained there.
Yeah.
And but I opened the gym because I needed a place for me to train because
Okay.
my first UFC fight in Auckland, I trained in my backyard with my younger brother.
Fucking crazy shit.
Yeah,
and you're
so-
in the big leagues.
Yeah, and then I was like, I need a gym. So used pretty much all that money from the first fight
Mm-hmm.
and opened up a gym and then ran that for about 6 years. Met Mo, who's the manager. And then the other business partner, Chris, is my wife's best friend's husband.
Yep.
And we go over and have dinner and I'm like, man, is this like nerd? You're like, keep showing me his NBA cards.
You're like,
I remember he actually said this.
Yeah,
to you.
I'm like,
get away
man,
from
And you're like,
yeah.
get off me with these guys.
And then I just sort of a passion grew.
Yeah.
And we're like best friends now.
Love
And we ended up starting this card breaking thing together.
It's fucking
It's good.
sick. I'm looking forward to breaking some cards. I hope we get a Jim Crew.
Yeah.
I hope we get a Jake Matthew. I hope we
Imagine
get a
a
Volk.
mullet one of one Jim Crew card.
Mate, I'll fucking free.
I've always loved things that are exclusive or rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't matter what it is.
I've never
yeah.
had one, but I like, fancy watches and
Yeah.
things or just collectibles in general. And this is no different. When you're holding a card in your hand, you realize this is the only one in
You've
the
had
world.
one of ones?
That's
You've had
Yeah,
a-
I'm
he
like-
said he's got.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
pulled a one of one Pantoja, I've pulled a one of one Tito Ortiz, one of one Jack Shaw.
One of one's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
pulled. Dana White gave this kid a box at the last Aussie in Sydney. Sorry,
Mhm.
Yep.
so Mo broke it with the kid, and he ended up pulling out a Amanda Nunes one of one or something.
We're
like
a
that.
chance. I reckon I could feel a chance of a one-on-one here today.
In the blasters, they're a smaller product. You can good chance of getting an autograph card, but there's good cards.
This
in
is
it.
every
So-
bit of my dream as a kid, though, because I did collect basketball cards.
Yeah.
My parents never got me the box. So I think
Yeah,
we're going
no.
to break like
Full
a.
box.
I got one packet every month
Yeah,
if
the
you're
boxes
lucky.
are not cheap.
They're not
Nah.
cheap, mate.
Nah.
They're not cheap.
There's Yu-Gi-Oh boxes that are like 42,000 American
Jesus.
for a box. Yeah, but if the chase cards in there, you're talking like over 100
We
grand.
should also start a new podcast. Who the fuck are these breaks?
We might have to start a
This
breaking
could be
point.
a
if
more
this-
fun-
People have started shows on cards and it's massive.
I
It's,
bet
it's
you'll probably
honestly
have
massive.
more followers and listeners if we do.
That and wrestling.
Fuck's sake.
It's unfortunate.
Another thing I do want to, we'll get to the breaks in a
Sorry.
minute.
Yeah.
I
but-
might have jumped on the break.
That's fine.
Got excited.
You talked about having dinner with old mate there before. Let's talk a little about that because at the moment, you're going through a bit of or Uncle Ive is going through as well.
Yes.
Ramadan. I'd like to talk about it because I don't really know much about it other than you have to do fasting every day.
Yeah.
So obviously, how you feeling?
Yeah, good. It's obviously a challenge. That's the whole point of it. And this time of the year, throughout March, like it's like all the Abrahamic faiths have time of fasting. So we've got like Assyrians at our gym we train with. They're going through some fasting as well. But yeah, we fast for the month. And if you can be bothered getting up and eating in the morning, we finish eating about 5, about 5:45. I
So you
think.
can eat before sunrise and after sunset, correct?
Yes,
That's what it is.
correct.
Yeah.
Yep,
So it's
yep.
up to you. If you want to get up at 5 a.m. to eat some eggs, you can do it.
You can, yeah. It's hard, obviously, getting out of bed and just
course.
eating. So I'll just usually get up, have a heap of water. We do the morning prayer, I'll back to sleep maybe, or I'm heading off to the gym to do strength. Minimal sweat, so I'm not cooked for the rest of the day. And then nighttime, I'll go to the gym and then, start training maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours before we break fast. And we can go as hard as we want. Because, you get dehydrated, but then you can rehydrate
You just
soon
fucking
after.
load up every night, like just.
Nah, you think that?
Yeah.
So there's some people that do. They're straight to Macca's, to KFC, get on Dirty Bird and stuff. But nah, like the first week you feel like splurging, but now a week in,
You can get a rhythm going.
yeah, you have your dates, you have your water.
Yeah.
I like to get my water and my salt in first, and then I guess similar to weight cutting in a fight. My early fights,
Yeah.
like you just want to eat
Probably-
everything.
that's probably
Now
way
it's
worse.
like I just want to eat healthy, good. Eat soup, meat. I carb load at night, and then in the morning, if I do eat, I opt for just protein in the morning. That's the best way to stay full throughout the day. So yeah, just balancing.
Would you fight during it? Because obviously Ankalaev had to take the fight because it's for a title, but a lot of blokes don't fight, like Islam and that, they don't fight during it. Would you do it if you had to, or would it just be something you wouldn't choose to do?
No, I wouldn't do it. I put the faith part first.
Yep.
And then obviously like the risk of you're not going to be at 100%. It's very hard. You know what I mean? Obviously in Vegas, their days are probably shorter. They might be fasting 8, 9, 10 hours. We're doing 15-hour days.
Gotcha.
And it's hot. It's like the weather just decided to go hot.
Fucking
It
hot.
is
at the
hot.
And then
moment.
Dan comes over with his big forearms and wants to move these massive boulders into
good
place on my
Dan.
property. And we're
Yeah.
putting irrigation. So I'm out in the sun
You're
sometimes
starving. He's like, come on, bro.
doing bits of work.
Eating meat pies.
Yeah. So
Fuck that.
no, he eats before he gets to mine. But then like the meat pie packet will fly out and I see the sauce on it and I'm like, I know you hate just before you
You
got it.
bastard.
There's nothing worse than that little meat pie packet just flying through.
But I love cooking. Like we'll have get-togethers and my wife's family will come over for a lunch. I
Yep.
do all the cooking, cook
Yep.
everything, make people coffees.
Yeah.
It's like I live vicariously through others.
Okay.
Same as weight cutting. Like we'll go to the team like, oh, we don't want to eat around you. I said, we're going to eat. I want to watch you eat.
Yeah.
I want to watch you
Yeah, I think it goes
eat that
both
burger.
ways, doesn't it? Some blokes just get it away from me. Other blokes want to.
I'm watching Jamie Oliver.
Not Dan, Paul Felder. I remember him saying on some podcast, maybe Joe Rogan.
Our podcast?
He wasn't on ours, but I remember him saying in the middle of like a day or two before like full weight cutting, he was in his hotel room just watching videos of like
I've seen that.
people
yeah.
pouring like soda and stuff just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he was so like fixated on having something. He just watched
Like that, yeah.
videos, which
I'd
seems
watch-
counterintuitive, but like obviously it just helped him.
It does, yeah. I'm the same. I watch Jamie Oliver does Italy.
That's a good watch.
It's an old school one, but I don't know, maybe, because it's full of carbs and pasta. I don't know what it is, but I like watching people eat. I like watching cooking shows. And then after the fight, I just go hard. I'm just making bread at home, making pasta.
I was actually going to bring some bananas in, but I forgot. I wanted to see. I remembered you're doing Ramadan, so you can't eat them, but
Yeah.
you've seen him eat bananas, this bloke?
Nah.
Oh, with the skin?
He just,
Oh, no, yeah, I've seen that.
just mungs into all fruit.
That'd
Doesn't
be
give
funny.
a
That'd be a
fuck.
funny segment. Bring just the
That's how
meat.
you eat Jack and Coke, so you eat the glass.
I eat
I've
the
seen,
ice
you
cubes.
should see me drink a Jack and Coke. He eats the whole thing.
You set the internet alight with that fucking banana shit.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't get it. I don't know. You put up.
You don't get that you set the internet a lot, or you don't get that
I don't
other
get-
people don't peel.
People find it.
No, I don't get that. Set the internet in the
people
internet
are
light.
fascinated.
I don't get Instagram like.
You're the only bloke that's ever eaten a banana that way, though. Since TikTok's been around.
The peel's actually good for you. If you're in Bali, you get Bali belly. Eat banana
Eat
peel.
banana peel.
You're
Just
going in a
mung
few-
into one.
You're going in a couple of weeks.
I am
aren't
going
you?
in a couple of months, so I
Yeah.
might just mung into a banana.
It's the best thing. Like make banana water. So cucumber water.
Mm.
Banana water is very good for you.
I had a cucumber margarita yesterday. Is that the
Yummy.
same?
Similar. But you eat all fruit like that. I saw you eating some other fucking dragon fruit or whatever.
Yeah, some are a bit,
dodgy?
Probably wouldn't do it again. But
You don't do a kiwi fruit with that furry.
the furry one I do sometimes. Yeah,
Oh,
the other ones are
Jesus.
fine. There's no fur.
He's a bad man. this
Mango
guy.
skin, watermelon husk. Pineapple-
But if you said to me, there's a guy eating that furry kiwi,
No,
I'm pulling out
Yeah.
hamstring.
Not the prickly pears, the furry kiwi. Pineapples, yeah, you name
You
it.
can't eat a pineapple without peeling it, can you?
Yeah,
It's
You
like,
cannot.
yeah.
it's like your roof.
I'll just grab it and just eat it. Like, I just don't think.
I wish we'd prepared Coco. Could
Coco
you
in
imagine
the
getting in a
booth.
spot?
Have you ever eaten a pineapple without peeling it,
Coco
Coco?
hasn't even eaten a pineapple, I don't reckon.
My teeth couldn't handle that. There's no way.
You'd skewer your own roof. It's like eating a fucking Dorito and it smashes into your...
This is ridiculous.
I just, yeah.
The pineapple's
and
the
it's
hardest fruit to eat with a skin on.
He's a different operator. We know that much.
I'm
yeah, I'm
frightened
definitely
of
not
it.
right. Like, I don't think you can be normal and do what we do for a living. Everyone's got a little something wrong.
You
Like,
can't actually. You actually can't be
no,
right in the head.
no. But people loved it. Like I put up, I'm talking like 4K videos hitting the bag.
Yeah.
Smoke,
No one gives a
machines,
fuck,
sweat, 700 likes.
Yeah.
I'll put up a video, like I'm talking about someone's fight and I bite a mango and it just goes stupid. I'm
You
like,
do like a fight review and you just eat something that you shouldn't eat, and people are just like,
that's
oh my
what it
God.
was, yeah. I think it was a video. I said Ilya's going to finish Max. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And it was the day before the fight. I took a bite of a mango. No one cared about the prediction. All they cared about was the mango. And people send me videos of them eating fruit now.
That's the new career move, mate. Just a fruit eater.
Yeah, but I'm slowly figuring out Instagram.
I actually found a bloke I've never
You ever
seen
eaten a
before.
watermelon with the hard bit
Yeah,
first?
yeah,
like
yeah.
the big hole, you just bite into it.
I'll opt to cut off the green part, but I'll eat the white part.
Yeah, I've eaten the white part.
Yeah. The green part's a bit rough.
Could you imagine walking around with a big melon just biting it? People would freak.
Some bloke gone viral and is now a celebrity. I saw him yesterday on Instagram. He just eats eggs whole. You seen that bloke?
That was my next one I was going to do.
What's
He
he
stole it.
He just gets an egg and he does some weird lick and sniff and then he puts it in his mouth.
Eggshells?
What's the
Just
sniff
eats
bit?
I don't know. He's a weirdo, but he eats the whole egg and just fucking eats it.
Eggshells are
And
very
now he's
good
a
for you.
full-blown celebrity on the Today Show and shit.
Should we get some eggs here?
Eggshells are very good for you.
I know,
Are they?
yeah.
They recommend making a powder out of it, but it's good for you.
He was down at the Western Bulldogs trying to get all the blokes to eat them and they were all vomiting up eggs and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, he was just mashing them. The internet's fucked.
You've lost my. You've killed me with.
I
this
eat for
egg
like
sniff.
energy. That's my thing. Like
Yeah, fuck.
I'm talking like we eat roast chicken and then like the parson's nose sitting there, and then I'll just pick up and eat it, and then everyone's like, "What are you doing? It's a butthole." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the best part."
It's the
Like
best
don't leave nothing. Like the cartilage, eat it. The bone marrow, eat it. I'll just
You're just built different.
We didn't grow up like that, Rich. I mean, so it was like, don't waste food.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like make sure you eat
That's
everything.
true.
That is the podcast tagline, though. Jake Matthews built different.
Yeah,
different.
Yeah.
That's a t-shirt right there.
Yeah.
Merch.
There you go.
Tell us a little bit about the gym you're actually going, because obviously down at Australian Elite Team, there's a fair crew down there. Obviously, our good mate Jim Crute's down there. Friend of the pod, Sam Greco, is down there. What's the vibe like? It looks like a pretty good gym at the moment.
It's getting pretty hectic. If we can get everyone on the mat without injuries, then
that's the problem.
it's the best you're going to get in Australia. Like I've been to like the big gyms in Australia, and they're great. But this is like now rivaling them, and it's only like so we upgraded to the bigger gym just over a year ago.
not long
So
ago,
it's grown quick, and I feel like a few of the other high profile guys are going to start coming across.
Yep.
And yeah, we've got so everything's in house now. So the issue with what we had was everything's so segmented in Australia, especially in Melbourne. Like your strength coaches here, doing jiu-jitsu at this gym, striking here.
Yep.
You know, no one communicates. If you try and get them in a WhatsApp chat, it's sort of it's a honeymoon phase. People talk for a bit and then they don't.
Drop off, yeah.
It's you just didn't feel like a professional athlete, to be honest. So now everything's in-house. We've got the strength and conditioning coaches work in conjunction with the gym. We've got in-house like physios there. Like there's a supplement store in there. Nutrition's working on board as well. Everything's just in-house, and you feel like for the first time in my life, I feel like a UFC fighter. Like when I go to fight week, I feel like I'm meant to be there.
That's good.
After 10 years. Like I used to walk in and honestly, like guys will tell you the same. You walk around, you're like, man, I don't belong here with these guys.
Gotcha.
Well, there's
Like,
some of these,
you know what I mean?
some of the American gyms, all the guys in Europe, they're like full-blown elite setups.
They are, yeah.
So, yeah, you're just in the backyard at Epping.
Yeah.
You would
It's-
feel like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Sometimes it was good. It was a bit of that lone wolf. But now I'm older. It's like the lone wolf thing's a myth. It doesn't exist.
Doesn't work.
You need a team around you. You need good people around you to get things done. You can't. It's hard to do things on your own.
Yeah.
And Greco, like
Love Sammy Greco. What a bloke.
Yeah.
he's a sweetheart. Like he generally, like he does feel like he cares about the. I'm sure they all care, but
I've been on the pod a couple of times and I feel like he's like a close personal friend. So I
Yeah.
can't imagine what it's like for guys like yourself.
feels like a really wholesome guy.
Beautiful, man.
It's good. Like it's brought like the team vibe for sure. It feels like now more like the footy days.
Yeah.
There's an actual team around as opposed to
fucking
having like
Yeah.
one or two training partners that we train together a few times a week and everything's just
How good is it to be
disjointed.
there with Big Jim? We love Jim.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
How good's that? 'Cause you
Jimmy's good
blokes have
energy.
been mates for a long time.
Man, we've known each other. I know Jimmy was like 16.
Yeah.
Like when he was doing Hex Days.
Mhm.
We're big gym guys here.
Yeah, I remember he came to my gym. It was the first time I met him, I think. We did this big session. We had Richie Walsh coming down and Brendan O'Reilly, Dan Kelly. I think a few other UFC guys from Australia came down all at my gym, and Jimmy got brought along as well. And
Just
yeah,
would have
he
been
was
a big meathead young bloke
just
from,
a big
from
judo,
Bendigo. Yeah.
good judo, good jiu-jitsu, and just a big heavy kid. Yeah,
Mm.
and he was legit a kid. Like he was like 16 or
Yeah,
15.
fucking oath. He would have been a slab, I reckon.
Yeah, and then next thing you know,
That's the word slab.
He was a
He would have been a slab. That's a perfect Perfect summary of Jim.
He doesn't look like the biggest, but he's dense.
He's fucking oath he's dense.
He's
Yeah.
dense.
He's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always say, like, I get into middleweight. I'm like, nah, Jim's not going down to middleweight. Like, he probably could if he wanted to kill himself, but, like, he's dense.
I reckon he wants Jim to go middleweight.
Well, sounds like, here we go. Breaking news.
It's funny you say that. I was thinking about like I think yesterday or the day before. I was sitting there thinking like, I wonder if he could make middleweight. He'd be
Well, I wonder
dangerous.
if he could, though, because I've seen him do the cut, though, to 205, and then I hate weight cutting. So I reckon another 20 pounds
When
is
we're
a
in Perth,
fair
we-
call, man.
He was not well.
It's a big call, 20 pounds.
It is, yeah.
It's a big jump. I don't like the big jumps.
And he works with Michelle Reeves, the nutritionist. So I'm guessing no. But I just had to
Be nice.
I just had to
thought
think.
though.
It would be nice if he could, and then I reckon he could ragdoll some middleweight.
Oh, he would.
because some like heavyweights they got like the height and stuff. And yeah, Jimmy's like I said, he's just heavy.
Yeah. Because he's not super tall.
No,
He's just dense.
yeah, he's really thick. So
it is interesting.
who knows? I mean, like they might chuck more divisions in at one point.
I think they should.
The 7 kilos in between is hard.
Because it goes from 155 to 170 and then 180. It's like 15 to 185.
I'm like borderline stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, you
Like, I
got
love
away,
welterweight. Yeah, I've never felt overpowered at welterweight at all. In fact, those boys tell me I'm strong. Like Pardo told me I'm strong.
Imagine you'd at
Morales told me I'm strong. I go, I'm strong. You're like a gorilla. What are you talking about? And he goes, man, you're the strongest guy I fought.
What do you cut? Like on a genuine,
Nothing.
like how many?
So 6 kilos
So
all
that's
up.
not much.
All up. I'm not.
Yeah.
And 2.5, 3 in water.
So there
Like-
would be dudes at your weight doing 155.
I mean, pastas and carbs fight week. Yeah.
Because dudes are dropping 40 pounds, 45 pounds.
There's
some of these
lightweights that
guys.
walk around bigger than me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Would you ever do it? Or it's just not worth it?
Lightweight?
Yeah.
Nah. So my last two fights at lightweight, I had not an epileptic episode, but I had seizures.
Really?
Yeah, in those last 2 fights.
In the camp, like the weight cut?
In
Or
weight cut, yeah.
Fuck.
In the elevator, for some reason. I think the elevator. And then after the fight, I had a cardiopulmonary condition where I lost like a portion of my lung capacity.
Jeepers.
So I had this sort of Ventolin and also a partial renal failure, which is partial kidney failure.
Jesus.
And the doctor goes, look, if you do this again, good chance you could like cook yourself.
All right.
And then you're going to end up with a plug in your belly.
So no lightweight.
They're like trying to
Well,
mulligan that.
I was like 21. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can still do it. I was still
Toughen up,
smart.
mate. You're tough enough.
Yeah, but then,
Pulling
the
around. Yeah, fuck off.
missus gets pregnant.
Yeah.
Kids coming. I want to be fit and healthy. So,
That was back then, was it?
yeah, so
Okay.
I went up
21.
went up to the, up weight class.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, but I used to fight welterweight before I got in the UFC.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I used to fight like all the big local guys.
I don't like the sound of that. Weight cutting, I reckon, just has to. I don't know how they'll ever fix it.
We should do it for the pod.
I'm a big advocate for not cutting a lot of weight.
I know. I think
Yeah.
everyone is. It's this weird. I think Farjack was talking about it. Like, he goes, man, it's so stupid. Me and my opponent will get to fight week at about the same weight and we'll just both go kill ourselves
Yeah.
Yeah.
just for this stupid arbitrary reason we have to
Yeah.
make this weight. And then we'll kill ourselves and
Yeah.
then we'll fight.
You can't get back to 100%. When I
it's
fought at
just
lightweight,
stupid.
without a doubt, every single fight, I came back to my corner and I go, this guy's the strongest guy I've ever fought. And I was a polar bear. I was the
Yeah.
biggest lightweight ever,
And
I
you're just
reckon.
depleted.
Yeah, and then I got a welterweight, and these guys are way bigger than me.
You felt
And
strong.
I've never been overpowered. So I think, and Robbie Whittaker found that out as well when he moved up to middleweight.
Yeah.
He just goes, man, like it's better to fight at 100%, be the smaller guy, and without a doubt, it's the best decision I made. But these guys, like amateurs, cutting like 10 kilos.
It's crazy.
Like, bro,
Slow
like,
down, bro.
if you're gonna kill yourself, at least make some money. You guys are out of pocket. You're losing money, so don't go kill yourself.
We
Like,
spoke to her.
I was going to say, speaking of, we should break some.
I was just going to say, there was a bloke at fucking Road to Hex last week.
Yeah. That
We
was
weren't
brutal.
there, but we were speaking to a mate. He goes, someone got knocked out and didn't move
40
for
minutes.
40 minutes.
yeah,
I don't know his name, but like, fuck.
40 minutes is ridiculous.
That's
Nah, it's not
scary.
good. And it could be to do with weight cut. When I used to get lightweight,
Yeah.
someone would say to me, "Oh, you got a little bit like stumbled in that fight." I'd be like, "No," and I watch the fight back, and it would be like
You
this,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
right.
I'll just sort of like one little like. So you definitely don't recover at all.
Well, it's like Pereira. He obviously, I think he's cut to 185, was crazy, and that would have contributed to him when Izzy knocked him out.
Yeah,
The weight cut was very much a part
he's a
of that.
big light heavyweight. I don't know how
Yeah.
he did it. That's,
I think he
that's
actually said to
ridiculous.
yesterday, he goes, I don't know how the fuck I did it.
Yeah.
You did?
Crazy.
Well, when you're in fight week and you have to make the weight, like you just go to like I went to like past anesthesia. Like you know what I mean, you just keep going.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're laying in bed
disgusting.
the last 2 nights and you're
Crazy this fuck.
your whole body's you feel your pulse in your whole body, and your kidneys are aching. and you don't sleep.
Coco's done that with us, I reckon. We've been in here too long. He's seizured. He's like, get these guys out.
Sometimes
of
we
Yeah,
go too long.
but I'm like, why don't they get if we can't IV and like put IV stations after
I know, they
weigh-in, so
should
you just
at
can
least-
monitor what's going in and out.
At least let blokes fucking rehydrate. The IV stuff, just let it happen. All it's going to do is improve your health.
Oh, there's boys that still do it.
Well, yeah.
I don't need to do it this way because I don't cut much weight,
Yeah.
but there's guys that do it 100%.
Yeah.
They just make it hard for people. You know what's not hard? Breaking cards.
It's not.
And
Actually, it is. It cooks my back more than anything else.
Is it?
Sitting at the
Yeah,
desk like
you
this.
see-
Yeah, flicking.
It's like a tattoo artist, just like
Yeah.
sitting like doing this. Well, I'm excited because I've never done it before. So should we get into it?
Guys, who the fuck? Card breaks. Welcome.
I'm pumped.
Yeah,
I'm
it's gonna be fun.
excited. Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
take us
Salute
through
to
it,
us.
mate, because we're rookies. What are we doing?
We're listening.
Yeah, so the way it works usually is we'll list like a break. So we'll list some like blasters, some big hobby boxes. We call it a mixer. And then we have obviously 9 weight classes. So you need to pick your fighter.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's a lot of spots to fill in a break. So we'll do random weight class. So you buy a spot, randomize 9 weight classes.
Yep.
Fills quick because there's only 9 spots. And then whatever card you pull. So if we pull welterweight, if you pulled welterweight, we get all the welterweight cards.
Yep,
So if
gotcha.
you pull a 1-of-1 George St. Pierre, that's your card.
What about a one-on-one Santiago Ponzinibbio? We just rip it.
Yeah,
Rip it and we throw it.
The Jing Liang cards, I feel like burning them.
Wow, you beat him. You should not. Why are you
And
going to
what
burn him?
about though? Where do
My eyes knackered. 'Cause
where do our listeners
no,
find
yeah,
his?
fuck
Where,
yeah.
where do they find you? Like if they want to.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
so my
100%.
breaking company is JM Collectibles.
Yep.
You guys have to get on a platform called Whatnot.
Okay.
So Whatnot it's like scrolling through Instagram Live, but it's all card breaks.
Gotcha.
And it's like you just literally it's dangerous, but one swipe of a thumb and you're
boy.
bidding on things.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
Jesus.
And it's just you just see it's just
Flat
like you put a
auction
card, say, hey guys, starting at $1, let's go. And it's just
Oh, and people are.
Holy shit.
until the counter goes down and then it's sold. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Interesting.
But these are blasters. These are good fun. You get some big hits out of them.
I love a blaster.
Relatively like cheap product as well.
Yeah.
But you can get autos, big hits. You can probably get 1-on-1s out of these, to be honest.
Well, let's
Yeah.
start.
So we'll
All
start.
right,
So
go.
we'll do
We'll
a sort of,
Let him go.
We're going to go pack for pack,
We'll
are
go
we?
pack for pack.
we'll go pack for pack.
Don't go.
So we've
you're
got
going in,
so
you
there's
gotta-
6 packs.
That's all
Oh, you know what we'll do?
I go pack for pack, baby.
We're
There's
gonna
6
pack for
packs in
pack,
each.
aren't we?
We'll go 2 extra.
We're going to swap.
What's
Sorry,
this?
2 boxes here.
I got 2 boxes. All right.
Yeah. So that's
Thank
easy
you.
now. So we're
Yeah,
the same
sick.
now.
All right.
All right.
That was quick math.
That
I
was
don't know how I
great.
did that.
This is pack for pack like I've never seen before.
This is generally exciting me about opening packs.
Can't wait.
So we're opening a
I'll
pack.
open up first. Yeah.
And
Love
whoever gets the best, nothing happens, but that's all right.
So something like this, BJ Penn.
So you've already opened. Fuck.
yeah,
We've already got
straight into
something
it.
good, I reckon. This is
So
BJ Penn.
BJ Penn, this is a base card. So you
Okay.
got base cards.
Can you
Base
take-
card.
yeah, right.
Oh, this is called a cracked ice of Alex.
So I'm
Perez.
getting excited by
Alex
this.
Perez cracked
There- it's nothing that special, but
They
it's
look
a nice,
fancy.
it's a nice
Yeah.
card. And then you got a silver of Henry Cejudo.
So nothing exciting.
Nothing too
You're up, mate.
I'm up. All right, let me open this bad boy.
It's huge. Imagine you get something big.
I hope so.
Show.
Nah, fuck him off. Nathan Levy, you're no good.
He's gone now.
Raw dog. Brandon Royval, that's a nice one.
is it
I like a raw dog. I'll play that. Oh, here we go. Look out. Yair Rodriguez.
Yeah, nice.
That's
okay.
okay.
It's, cracked ice.
Cracked ice.
I don't know
You
what.
got a
Oh, it's only
Fearless.
4 in a pack.
That's a fearless.
Holy Home Fearless. That
Yeah,
sounds good to
nice.
me. Is that good or not good?
It's
He,
just-
he hasn't got
yeah.
excited.
It's not great. All right.
Nah.
Okay.
They're
All right.
bases, but they're inserts.
I'll
Move on. Move on. Only 4 in a pack.
Paco's going to freak about the mess we're making.
Is that like
What have I got?
standard or?
I got a
The
Luke.
blasters, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Luca. He stinks. Don't
Fuck
like
off,
Luca.
Vincente.
Got a Whitaker.
Be ready to
Robert.
pull a Jakey Mack card.
That's exciting. Yeah, get ready for a
I
drink.
see some sort of green card behind here.
So these base cards are probably like 50 cents worth. Like
Yeah, I don't even bother even.
cracked
selling
ice.
them.
Matthew, my mate.
What's that one?
Oh, that's an all-out green.
Oh, look out.
It's a green pulsar all out. That's a
Nissan
good
Pulsar.
card.
Is it a good card?
It's a good card. It's 3 of 25 in the world.
Yes. 3 of
Who-
25
So
in
you've
the
got the serial
world.
number here.
Who is it?
Mosfar Evloev. Good fighter.
There you go.
3 of 25 in the
So
world.
this is called a
He's-
pulsar.
Nissan
Pink,
Pulsar.
pink pulsars are the biggest ones you want, but green pulsar all out.
Beautiful.
Huge.
And that's number 3 of 25 in
That's
the world.
pretty
In the
good.
world.
Does it count if
Careful.
the number's lower? Like 3's more exclusive than a 24
Only
or not
if
really?
you get number 1, it's first of the line. Or if you get 25 of 25, that's bookend.
Got one
So
over here.
Kick the Evloy over
In-
there.
in,
Volk's going to fuck him up later this
in
year.
NBA, if you get like, let's say like a 23 of 50 and it's Michael Jordan number 23, it's kind of like a thing.
Because of his number.
Yeah.
I
So
get it. I get
kind
it.
of, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we've got a silver for Giga Chikadze,
This is great.
Blanchfield.
I'm
This is
already
a
hooked.
rookie, so you see the RC. It says a rookie card.
Who is it?
For Pat Sabatini.
Yeah, okay.
And now I've got a green rookie for Kyler Phillips.
Whoa.
Okay.
And that's non-numbered, that one. That's just a green.
All right. No worries, Kyler.
I'm hooked.
Oh, we got him. No,
It's-
I don't like this one.
What is
The
that?
anticipations. Wait till you get boxes that are worth $3,000.
I'll be shitting my pants off. This bloke just beat a friend of the pod today, Magomed Ankalaev, the newly crowned champion.
You need to do poos, wipe your bum.
With that in the bin.
We do agree though, like
You can have that one.
Well, it could be like a
You can have that. Oh, chihuahuas.
he's got
Well.
heaps of cards.
Chihuahuas. Keep that one.
great.
Amanda Nunes, base card.
I see it.
I'm getting the lingo now.
Yeah, I
That's
was
right,
going to say, you're picking up the lingo.
And
to
then
make
a
her show.
Davison Figueiredo base.
All right.
Or is that a
You see
silver?
a little. If you put the base and the silver together, you'll see the silver shines a bit.
Buttery biscuit base.
What have I got here? Tony Gravely,
Bravely. Okay, interesting.
I always think he's Bobby Green.
We just need a friend of the pod. Come on.
Hermanson,
Jack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damon Jackson.
No.
But I got one of these green ones again.
Come on, green boy.
It's a Paul Craig.
The green flood. Nice.
Is that any good or not that good?
No, he didn't get excited. this time.
Paul Pig.
You and I get excited.
Yeah,
this
I know.
chair's going somewhere.
Old mate Mo in the booth will just
Yeah.
fucking come
Mo
screaming.
will come running in going.
Another
Text
BJ
my
Penn.
box.
Rookie for Lucas Almeida, George St. Pierre,
Ooh.
and Bryce Mitchell.
Oh, yeah. All
That's a
right. We
topical-
won't go into him too much.
Topical card.
Can't wait for that. Silva's a sicko.
He's a monster.
Gene.
Jean Silva. Rafael Dos Anjos. Not
Yeah.
bad, not bad. Terence McKinney, T-Rex.
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Just a base.
We chat all the time. He's a good guy.
He's a good fella.
He's tough to punt on T-Rex. He often gives you odds, but he loses. But then
Yeah.
when he's not
Chan
expecting.
Sung Jung and then a Abu Bakar
Abubakar
Nurmagomedov. Is that the base or is that a silver?
Silver.
RDA. Semmelsberger, we like
They're
it.
both
Oh
dog
no,
shit,
we
so it doesn't
burned
matter.
that.
Someone, yeah. He's gone.
Pereira.
Is he gone?
Yeah,
Jama?
Pereira cracked ice. There you go.
Is that a good one?
It's right.
All out. Matt Hughes.
All this stuff's worth what someone's willing to pay for it, I guess. You know what I mean?
true. Semmelsberger a good bloke though. He seems like he'd be all right.
He was cool, yeah. He's a cool guy, yeah. Just really enjoy being a fighter. Like,
Did you say he's out? Cut.
gone, yeah.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Breaking.
Hey, look who just got a new 5-fight deal. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jedi. You might have won the fight, but you lost the war, sonny.
Another Mosfar Evloev, cracked ice, fearless for Derek Lewis.
Oh,
We're getting a lot of mobs here today.
we're big Derek.
Like I'm the last surviving off my tough series.
Yeah, fuck
How
it.
much
People
do
come and go, but
You
Everyone
notice how much
drops, you
quicker he
survive.
breaks than we do? Because we're like critiquing
Ooh, we
every
like
card, and
it,
he's
baby
just
girl.
like, boom, drop.
we'll
Yeah.
skip all the base cards, put them down, and just go
Have
to
you
the
seen
hard
that
ones.
e-commerce lady that just opens up like one?
Yeah, and she gets like 20 grand.
Yeah.
Mackenzie
Okay.
Dern. We like a Mackenzie Dern.
Oh, we do like the
Yeah.
Dern.
It's not our best angle, but
Dern it, Bruin.
get your cutsy. Michael Chandler. Conor McGregor. And ooh,
What we got?
BJ Penn dominance. What's that?
Dominance,
Is that any
just
good
a-
or nah?
just-
All right.
We're running out of here.
I'm gonna continue. Jeff Neal.
The real deal.
Yeah. Terrence.
Like 2
Again.
T-Rexes, okay. Not a fucking single.
Some guys
friend
are
of the pod yet.
occur a lot.
Who we got? Say it. You got to tell the
Korean
audience.
Zombie?
Chan Sung. Yeah, Korean Zombie.
It should say Korean Zombie.
And Kai Kara France, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
First friend of the pod.
Well, other
First
than
friend of the
Pereira,
pod.
second friend of the pod.
Oh, well,
And
yeah.
you get high like rookies and big cards, like obviously keep him because he's probably going to be champ soon.
Yeah, fucking oath he will be.
No, I got DDP, Bryce Mitchell, cracked ice for Irene Aldana,
Gotta get quicker.
TJ Dillashaw.
Slow down, Jake.
Hey, no, we go.
Slow down, mate. We're rookies.
He's going so
Oh,
quick.
another BJ Penn. What's going on here?
You guys enjoy. I'm jaded.
Yeah.
Mario Batista, no good. Johnny Jones?
We got a little.
Ooh, we got a green one.
Oh, boy.
Does that mean much or not?
Yeah, well,
So
we
the
like the
serial
green
might be on the
ones.
back.
Islam Green.
Check the back. Is there a little serial number?
Number one.
Nah, just
no,
a
I
green
don't think so.
flood.
I think it's
One of one.
Oh, imagine.
number 177. That's just like,
Nah, it's just yeah.
nah, it's flat Islam.
Well, that's annoying. All right. What have I got, Mick? Got a. Remember the name.
Who's he?
Yeah. We like her. She's lovely. Pinerio. Luna.
Pinerio, she's all right.
We've backed on Pinerio. Nathan Levy. No one's ever heard Nathan. have they?
Nathan, yeah.
Well,
No.
and we've got a Nunes.
Dominance.
Yeah.
Nice.
We need a 101 here. Come on.
Oh, you're pushing it to floor at 101.
Mm.
You're not going
All right, so this is a rookie Pereira. So this is actually a pretty
Oh.
decent card.
Decent card.
Yeah, like because this is like the first time that they're in the certain
Chumma,
cards.
yeah.
Chama
So
card.
that's actually pretty.
All right, we'll
pretty
keep that on. We'll put that over there. Get it in one of those things.
Chama card.
And we've got he's went salam alaikum, but green Jalen Turner.
Okay.
Yeah, good on him. Good on him.
Oh,
well
I was
done,
shocked
him.
actually. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he was still dangerous. He's like
I can't
he's
believe he
such a good
retired,
fighter.
yeah.
I reckon he's dangerous too.
He might have won the lotto or something. He's just
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that American one where they win like 400 million.
Ian Gardy.
What's Ian doing?
He's just
We're
waiting.
sitting on a chair in a corner somewhere.
Look out. Look
I
out.
like that. I like this breaking because you get a bit of.
That's going to come out.
You got to download Whatnot and you got to jump on and watch
Jeremiah
breaks.
Wells. Ooh, this could be something.
What is it?
Oh, no. It's just a. Is that anything? Fearless?
Fearless? It's just a
Yeah, it's just
a
a
base
base.
insert.
Fuck off, man. I'm
All right,
Fiore.
mate.
Come on.
Darren Till.
All right.
Is he still
Scouser.
Mario Batista? John Jones?
Yeah.
We've got a Vittori,
Green Vittori.
and it's
Not
number
numbered.
139.
Fuck's sake, man. Your last pack. We're down to last brass tacks here.
Well, I got two
Second
packs.
last. We usually pull. We
Oh, I
call it
got two
last.
left.
We call it last pack mojo.
Here we go.
We usually pull the big cards in the
All
last
right.
one.
You
I
got
love
two
it.
packs?
You got 2 packs.
I've got an Ulberg rookie.
Love it.
That's
Friend of the pod,
put that
baby.
up. That's a beautiful card.
Get it on the camera. He's sexy.
Big
No,
sex.
show the camera.
Oh, I'll show that, but
Just because he's a very sexy
We
man.
love him. Do you know he told his coach that he
What about
thought he
this
was
one?
handsome?
Who's that? Dustin? What? Oi!
it's my rookie cracked ice.
Awesome.
There you go.
Cracked ice rookie.
Jake Matthews
Oi.
cracked ice, baby.
So
Get
they
Get a
pop.
Sharpie now. Get a Sharpie.
They pop. Yeah, sign
This is
it.
a real.
Yeah.
This is a real.
Get it on.
He's
This is
gonna
all
sign
yours,
it
but
live.
I'll sign on for you guys and we'll
Oh, mate. That's going in the pool room.
have a squeeze of that.
We heard the boys mowing that pop.
Moe.
Put on your.
My card.
That's from the fucking.
That's the one.
It's from the
yeah.
That's our
Fialo Clinic,
favourite
mate. We got Jake Matthews cracked ice.
Cracked ice.
Don't fuck it.
He'll sign the shit out
Have
of
a
that.
look at this. This is good content.
The boys popped well before us. They knew that they were onto something. Yeah, I heard
It's all shiny. I couldn't
like
see.
Big
I thought
Moe.
it was Dustin Poirier for a
Big
second.
Moe popped.
I heard the popping from the bleachers. Beautiful. Now,
Great.
get that on ice.
Come on. Second last card mojo,
I'll start cracking while Jake's signing.
mate. Yeah.
Oh, fucking get a close up, Coco.
Get it up there, Coco.
That's
Right.
worth thousands.
My card. So my on card is the first ever on card to get sent to PSA by a
Wow.
fighter. So
Fucking oath
we've
it
got
is.
like my cards that have come back from PSA
Mhm.
and they're on card and the first ones to be done.
I love
Pretty
that.
cool.
Should we send that to get PSA or not worry about
Not
it?
that one, nah.
We're going to keep it.
Put it in a one touch.
We wouldn't
Put it
sell
in
it
the-
anyway, mate.
I wouldn't sell it.
That's in the pool room, mate.
I'll put it on this table. Look, I'll touch it.
Don't fuck it.
I've
Don't breathe on it.
no.
Now you guys are hooked. We'll bring you some gifts next time. We'll
We're
bring you
hooked,
something
all
nice.
right.
I'm pumped. Now we're coming to you next time.
Okay, yeah, but yeah.
Yep.
Jessica
Then we can
Andrade,
get- then we can get ready.
Caitlin Charcoal Chukagian,
We love the charcoal.
Matt Frival. Ooh, this is a very female-based pack. Raquel Pennington, green.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Second last pack vibes.
Let's go, baby.
Ketlin Vieira.
Okay.
Jalton Almeida.
Mm-hmm.
Kareen Silva.
Mm-hmm.
And some sort of fancy looking Dan Henderson.
Dan Henderson,
Sort of.
fearless.
So out of one of these blasters, in fact, pretty sure Mo might correct me. We put a Hezbollah green.
Wait, Hezbollah or Hasbullah?
Hezbollah. Yeah, not Hezbollah. Hezbollah.
That
So we
sounds
put
a
a,
bit-
it was a green one of
That's an
five.
explosive
We put a one of one Hezbollah card.
That's an explosive find.
It was a green one of one. Sorry, green one of five with an auto,
Mm.
and it was like 7,000 USD or something.
Fuck.
Oh,
sake.
Jesus.
All right.
Coco got excited then. What were you going to say, Coco? You got all leany.
1 of 10.
Oh, 1 of 10.
Was one of 10. Oh, 1 of 10. There you go.
One of 10.
getting it.
This is it. Last pack mojo.
Last pack, mate.
Everyone.
Cheers it. Let's cheers it.
Here we go.
Come on.
Last pack mojo, boys.
Come on, boys.
We're not fucking around anymore.
All right, we've got Andrade.
Okay, maybe we are.
Got Volk.
Oh,
Volk base.
Hey, great.
land down under. Who's that? Oh, it's Volk, baby.
Who's
Just a base,
that?
but love Volk. We're going to Miami.
And
Get
we've
around
got a green for Gary.
Ian Guardian.
Eating Gary. Sitting
right.
on that stool in the corner.
Fuck's sake. All right,
Come
last
on,
pack
mate, bring us
mojo.
home, mate.
He did it to himself.
We've already got one, but I love to see it again. Carlos
Yeah,
Ulberg.
nice.
Oh, double Ulberg.
Yeah, he was get to
So the
say
thing about us is we pull these and we take them to 5 weeks, and we get like I've got like Justin
loads of
Gaethje on
songs, yeah.
cards, Aljamain Sterling on cards. It's
we
cool.
had Eugene Bareman on the pod, and I just happened to mention how attractive Carlos Ulberg is, and
He didn't like it.
He didn't like it?
He
Nah.
said,
Bareman doesn't fuck like that,
He goes,
mate.
where
Yeah.
I'm from,
we don't talk about
we don't
another
talk
man's
about another man's looks. I said, you're on the wrong podcast here.
Sorry, Eugene. Arnold Allen. Oh, a Connor.
Oh, nice.
What?
Is that worth anything? Like a Michael
cracked
Jordan
ice?
sort of style, or not really?
Cracked ice Connor.
Someone might need it for their set. They might pay.
If it was a cracked jaw
I was
Connor,
going to
it'd
say
be
cracked
worth
ice
that.
Connor seems pretty
Cracked jaw
crack-
Connor.
yeah.
Yeah.
pretty appropriate, to be honest.
crack addict.
Yeah.
Someone had
Who the fuck? And another.
Someone-
Ooh!
What do you got,
thinking
Mick?
All Out Islam.
All that. Nice, yeah.
Any good?
Nice.
I don't know if
It's
he
bass.
might.
It's bass, but
Mo's not screaming out there.
this is the last.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
This is the last.
Here we go. Here we
Got
go.
our man, the Olive.
Ooh, okay.
We've got Chukagan again. We've got a lot of Chukagans.
Chook.
Favola. And we've got a
Who is it?
It's a green rookie.
green rookie.
Okay. Well, I reckon we've actually done pretty
Well, I
well.
mean,
We got a Jake out
yeah,
of
that
it.
was
We
good.
got
A signed Jake.
That's,
That's
what I
all
wanted
we
to,
actually
that's what I wanted
wanted.
to get for you guys. I was sick.
fucking oath.
A signed Jake.
Yeah, I'm excited by that.
Mako Shark.
I'm excited by that.
What a fantastic. Where do they find it again? That's
So James Collectibles on Instagram and on Whatnot.
Mhm.
Yep.
Guys got to sign up to Whatnot. It's a laugh. It's cool.
Right, I'm
and
excited.
whatever you like, I'm talking Star Wars, NBA, Yu-Gi-Oh, not us.
Yep.
But like all the breakers
Yeah,
on there.
yeah.
F1, you're talking like $20,000 for a case.
Jesus.
For a
And there's
case.
breakers that will get
Wow.
like you get these whales. There's these breakers that these whales that will buy a Percy of a case. So they're putting down
No
like
way.
obviously 20 something for the cost, but then obviously profit on top, so they're paying more.
Mm.
And then but you can get like 1-on-1 Lewis Hamiltons and
That's crazy.
we invested. The box was 6 cards, $3,200. We ended up talking the guys down, getting it for like $1,000. We ended up pulling one of 10 Messi autograph
Jesus.
match worn patch,
Wow.
Oh, boy.
and it's a big card.
That would have gone for a bit.
That was our first ever like time we've spent money on ourselves.
You shit yourself when that
We
come
pulled
out.
that. Yeah,
Have they
yeah.
Mo would have had a heart
imagine
attack.
a one of one who the Fook
Wow.
card with just a hint of tequila on the
Not far
card.
off, mate.
Scratches there.
It's exciting. That's very exciting. I'm glad we've done our first break. It was
I'm
an honour to
hooked.
have you in here doing it.
I'm hooked.
I
We could be
appreciate
hooked.
this,
I'm going to come and do some AFL cards, I reckon, next time.
Yeah, well, you can meet Brad.
I'd love to do
Brad-
that.
Like
Brad Close,
will hate to
Geelong
meet him,
superstar.
but you'd love to meet Brad.
I'll take it easy.
He's a nuffy. Don't let him fool you.
If you get Tom Stewart or something in there, I'll go a bit sick, but that's all right.
Brad's one of the boys. He's a lad.
Good. Love that. Well, Jake, pleasure to have you, mate. Just tell the listeners out there, next time Jake Matthews gets in that cage, what they're going to expect to see.
Well, what I'm hoping that everyone's going to see is me taking off Neil Magny's head. Respectfully. I have big respect for Neil, but
Yep.
that's what's going to happen.
Beautiful.
Love it.
It's going to happen.
Mako Shark. I love the points. They're new. I tell you what else is new. Well, actually, it's not new.
No,
it's
not
us
new.
delivering
It's old hat.
the old hat, the best interview you've
That
seen
could
all
be the
week.
best one.
That's one of my favourites. Honestly, I say it every week.
No, look, I dare people to go through any Jake Matthews interview you've ever seen ever
Mhm.
and find a better one than that.
And what's the way you do the double down, double or nothing?
Double or nothing.
If you've had him on the last month.
Twice.
That's what I mean.
Mm.
You had him on a month ago and then just deliver what we've delivered. Mako Shark, not only have we delivered
We do the fucking
the best interview,
Yeah.
we delivered
V number one.
a signed Jake Matthews card.
Freaked. Actually didn't know at first because the angles, the lighting, so sparkly. I actually couldn't
Sparkly.
see who it was, and he's just like this. And I went, who is
Well,
it?
after the intro with Uranus, it doesn't smell. It's like Uranus,
I thought it
sparkly
was-
and nice.
I thought it was Dustin Poirier for a minute, and he's going, no, it's me. It's Jake Matthews. I went, oh, fuck.
And he signed it. Big Mo came in.
That's going to go in the pool room.
The Moa Constrictor. He came in. The Moa Constrictor
Love
came
the Moa
in
Constrictor.
and tightened up
He's
the
a good bloke.
loved it. And they were they do like you don't touch with the, you're not allowed to touch it. I
We
learned
need
that.
to get those things, the little plastic
I would have
sleeves.
thought Coco would
Coco,
have
you
that
got any
here.
plastic sleeves?
Pay
Can
that
you-
much money. I would have thought plastic sleeves are here.
Can you get some like air shipped quickly before we finish the pod?
That's an extra.
I'll pay for it. We need an air sleeve.
We do. Or they just stay with Coco.
I'm going to take that. We've got to take that Volt with us. We've got to take the Evloy
We're not
with us.
taking any cards with us. We're not going out in the town. We're not hitting the town with cards.
Probably right.
We're not hitting the.
No, we're not hitting the town with a signed Jake.
We are absolutely not. But we are
Absolutely
hitting
not.
the town with the memories of a fantastic interview, Mako
Great
Shark.
interview.
I tell you why, that got our spirits up because we were not happy with after today. They've let us down a lot, the UFC. Not their fault.
No, the sport's a
The
pig,
sport's
mate.
a shocking sport.
Pig of a sport.
No charmer, my charmer.
Hey, who am I? No charmer.
You're a charmer.
That's me, yeah. No good, mate.
No.
Shit fight, too.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Fuck, Pereira,
I
you
hate the non-gelled guy. Hate him.
stink alive.
Stink alive.
He's
I had a
perfect.
tank this week, so I don't want to do that. That's how angry I am.
We'll save it.
I'll save it.
Save it. But look, yeah, Pereira lost.
I thought he won 135.
You thought 135. I thought 1-5 100%.
Yeah.
I thought 3 and 4 were a toss-up.
Well, the fire marshal.
Well, oh, fuck.
We want to talk about the fire
Francis
marshal.
Fire marshal, mate.
We
Robbery.
want to talk about that result.
Fuck me.
Don't you dare look me in the eye and tell me Pereira didn't win round 3. If you want to look at the fire marshal judging, and then
Fire marshal got fucked, mate. He got fingered by the judges.
So we don't like the event today. We hate it, but we like the chat we had.
A great chat today. I thought Gagey fight was good.
Shout out to Jalen Turner.
Jalen Turner retired, which was a surprise.
We always thought he was a weapon at that height, at that weight.
He's a good fighter, but he has that weirdly crap record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you think he's really good because he smashed a few of our mates.
Yeah.
But then it's like his record's like
But it tells you how good a bloke
12 and 8.
We still don't really hate him.
He's a good fella.
Yeah.
He's actually a good fella.
But he's tall and lanky, and
Very
he
rangy.
should have actually gone to the moon at that size, in that weight.
It is a shame that he's retired. I guess he's just decided my brain.
Do you know I like that he's retired though? He's got out.
Get out when you're still young, still got your wits about you. Yeah.
Bobby
respect
Green should retire.
Oh my God. Rufio,
got him.
Rufy.
You coined this as the absolute
He's a star
can't
in making,
lose.
mate.
You did. Anyone listens?
it was
You
a fait
coined it. It was
accompli,
your
mate.
coined.
Yeah. A lock was Rufy.
Drew
Ruffy.
Lock. Yeah.
The roughage.
And it wasn't even that, like, it was a big call, but
Nah,
like, it's $1.18, but fuck.
clearly gonna
It
be
was a
winning, but-
bigger call when he did what he did.
That
though.
wheel kick from hell.
So that wheel kick should have taken him down to $1.02, in my opinion.
Bobby Green.
Can I ask you a question?
Wrap it up,
This is
mate.
a silly question, but can I ask it to you and Coco?
Yep.
How can you be at the elite level, right, in the octagon and shaping up and not, because I saw it watching, you see the hip twitch. Like
See
he's,
a tell.
mate,
David Tell.
you don't get, it can't be that quick.
It's pretty quick. You might get a hand up, but he got clipped.
His hand didn't move.
Well, he's old, mate.
It's
He's
a
old.
telltale
I think his
sign.
brain's a bit
Has he
mushy.
got one since he's called King Green?
I don't think so.
think that's
No, he beat Jim Miller, I think, but it was like a 3-round war.
I don't
which
think
he
he's-
shouldn't be going to Jim Miller at this age.
Anyway, I think if you can't see that kick coming, I reckon you retire.
Rufy's a fucking sicko, mate.
Rufy,
These
yeah.
fucking fighting
They're
nerds.
18-0, the nerds.
Bad man, these fighting nerds. Hopefully we get over to Miami in 5 weeks and we
think
get to
we're
see two of the bad boys, two fighting nerds on the card.
You going to say Coco?
Okay,
Can't afford him.
we'll stow him away. If he fingers me, we'll pay for his flights.
I think he's quitting.
Coco,
Do
deal?
I put the hand on the stomach for you, or does that not work for
I think
you?
you rest your hand on my lower lumbar, I think is what you do.
You're a big lumbar guy.
Lumbar.
Yeah. Mate, go Shug.
The lumbar yard.
I've had about enough.
Look, I'm excited though. Just quickly, because we're going to wrap this pod right up, but Volk, Lopez, I don't even know if we've talked about it on air properly, but
Haven't.
it's happening. I'm
Do
excited.
the Volk sing.
Yeah, fuck, how does it go again? Change my mind.
I popped.
I don't even know the song.
Do you know I popped that he was even doing
Tonight,
he was actually doing the emo voice.
Volk's the best, mate.
And did he know that he was going to do that? Because how on earth is any human being doing an emo in the moment? He's a comedic genius.
He's a genius.
No, shout out to Maxwell Price. We've had Maxwell on this episode, on this podcast, and we've absolutely obliterated his career by having him sit next to us when he was Polax. But he said to us,
He's a genius.
he's on this pod.
Yes.
He said he's funnier than he even knows.
His comedic timing's up there with
He said
actual
he's
comedians.
funnier than he knows how funny he is.
And his fucking voice, mate, golden.
How did he know to do that emo?
Change my mind.
It
He's
was
just
so
good,
good.
mate.
It was
He's
like
just
it was. You know what it was? It was
We've heard
like
him sing Backstreet Boys. You've seen that video when he's sitting there
shit,
just
yeah.
belting out Backstreet Boys or
love that.
NSYNC, whatever it was.
yeah.
Cunt's just fucking got a
Voice
voice.
Volker cunt.
Yeah. Cunt's got the voice of an angel.
Good cunt though.
Great cunt.
Where Americans would hear that and go fuck.
No, good cunt.
Yeah, great cunt.
Sick cunt.
The best cunt.
Volk's a sick cunt.
We've said cunt way too many.
We're
We
going
get
to Miami.
demonetised.
That's how much we love this sick cunt. We are going to fly ourselves to Miami.
Married men,
Married men with kids.
fathers.
I'm going to just say goodbye to my daughter for a whole week.
How about what I'm doing?
Tell me about
It's
it.
fucking. It's
New
it's
job, actually. Taking unpaid leave, this bloke.
Wait for that. But
Volk's going to have to finger you.
That's yes, and I'll take that. I'll puck her up.
Oh, fucking.
That's not the issue. The issue is my son's on school holidays. My wife works full
Oh,
time.
it's school holidays.
So it's not I'm going on leave. The family's going on leave. It's a leave.
Yeah, the whole family's they're menschers.
While she's a dream, though.
They're all menschers, mate.
While she's a dream.
Yeah, she's a dream.
She pushes the pod forward.
She knows.
Yeah.
But look, that's about it for us, really. It's been a long pod. We had a long interview. Did a sick
I
break.
did warn you that the break would take a while.
Good break, though,
You
wasn't
thought the break would take 15 minutes. I said, there's no way,
it? I
bro.
went, 20?
20?
20 the break?
Break went at least 35.
No.
25.
It's okay. That's
okay, we're
in the middle, right in the middle. I thought it was a good break.
Great break.
A great break.
Great episode.
I'm excited to have another break down the line sometime,
Yeah.
but great episode.
We'll go and have a cock.
Fook 10.
Book 10.
Probably about it.
Happy birthday, Coco.
Happy birthday, Cocker. Happy birthday, anyone else out there that's got a birthday. Probably Probably enough from us, is it?
Yeah.
Wrap it up, Matthew?
No, you wrap it up.
Oh,
man.
I'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Coco, just put this in, would you? Fook 10. Just put it on screen. Fook 10, engage, 10% off.
You know what you should do? The AFL have got the score thing wrong.
Just have
With that big, thick,
Fook 10
heavy
just ticking down the
toolbar at the bottom. I think Coco should do the...
Yeah. And it's not for us, it's for you people at home. We're trying to save you
only
money,
10%.
mate. Trying to save you 10% off. So,
Do you know I've accidentally bought a
Get all
T-shirt
those
before without
options.
doing Fook 10? Golden rule.
So silly.
I've forgotten about it. That's how good a deal it is.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, so I'm
Great
so
deal.
sorry. I've missed.
All good. Thank you to Jake Matthews. Thank you to the Moa Constrictor. His man behind the glass. He's a
The
fantastic
Moa
fella.
Constrictor is one of the great
I
nicknames.
love the Moa Constrictor. He's a ripper. Jake Matthews, can't wait
Thank
to get
you
you back on
to the
again.
point.
Bloody root me.
Who the fuck is that guy?